So here I go again. I'm going to make a video about candles. There's quite a lot of information when it comes to candles. There's just so much fucking buried information when it comes to candles and how to use candles and everything like that. So I'll go ahead and try to explain it as I can. Please feel free to always go online, do your own search, figure things out on your own. Um, just don't take my word completely for it. But yeah, these are my 2 cents, if you will. Now, one thing that always pisses me off is when it comes to anything in the craft, especially like candles. People swear that you have to have all this money and you have to spend all this much just to get candles and to do a ritual and whatever. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm like, no, fuck that shit. Seriously, I don't have to turn around and spend like an arm and a leg just for like one ceremonial candle. Like, as you can see, this little setup right here, these are like tea light candles, like little tea light candles that you get. And like, I set it up and it's like a pair of jeans that I cut up, and I use that as an altar cloth. The actual like thing is just a stool, stepping stool, and threw some tea light candles on it, some cut up jeans. I made it nice, set it outside. That was my ritual. And yeah, tea lights, candles, like from the 99-cent store. That shit was awesome. You could buy a whole thing of them for like $1 and keep doing rituals forever. But tea lights are a good way to start off, um, because they're small, they're easy. You can even like mark the bottoms of them, or you can like add a piece of paper to like say, okay, well, this tea light's going to be dedicated for this element, or this tea light's going to be used for whatever. And they're just cute, they're quaint. You can use them and utilize them however you feel like. And these are just like a couple of examples of like other candles that I've had. Like, those are votives, and everything that is on that, well, the votives themselves I brought from Walmart, but like the cups and like the little ashtray that I used and everything, it was the same stepping stool from like the 99-cent store. Now, when it comes to like candles, you could have like the really big long wick ones. Just make sure that the base is like sturdy enough or like wide enough so that they could stand up on their own, which is why I like the votives. Like, the votive candles are like, they're smaller, but they're like sturdier, they're like stockier, they just have more room to just sit on their own, kind of deal, and you can burn them and do whatever you want. Now, I've also used like the candles that are like in the jars or in like the glass. It doesn't matter what kind of candle you really get or use. It's just candle. Like, just think of a candle, just use it, And like, Walmart is also a really good place that I like to go to get my like supplies from. Um, but you can use candles for anything. You can use them to like cleanse and consecrate things, for ceremonial rituals and magic, for spell work, everything, and so, like, I'll start off with the red candle. Red candle, usually associated with the south, with fire element, of course. You can also use it for like a specific spell, like for lust or love or whatever. You just have to think like, the lighter version of that color does one thing, and a darker version of that color does another thing. And then you have green. Green is associated with like earth. So you would put it towards the north. I know some other people probably do whatever kind of other wonky shit, but hey, I use it in the north. And so it helps with like money, finances, security, materialistic shit. And again, there are like lighter aspects and darker aspects to green. And then you have blue. Blue is towards the west. You use that for the water element. And like for any kind of candle magic you're using, it would be for like your emotions. It would be like for your health and stuff like that. The lighter and the darker aspects of blue, look that stuff up. I'm not gonna sit here and explain everything. But yellow, yellow is towards the east. It represents air. It's awesome. It helps when you're doing candle magic to like help to focus on things, keep things in perspective. Um, like your intellect and whatever. It has its lighter aspects and darker aspects, of course. And then you have fucking white. Everybody uses white. Why? Because white is considered like a pure. It is void of all other colors, so that's what makes it pure and can be utilized in lieu of other colors. But you don't want to sit there and have like red, yellow, and blue, and then you don't have green, so you substitute with a white. No, just use all white when you're gonna like do a ceremony like that, just in case, you know. Um, Now black. Black is considered the darker aspect of everything, and honestly, it takes on every single freaking color that we know of and we probably don't even know of. So as far as I'm concerned, you can even do like a ceremonial ritual where you have like all black candles. If you're working towards like getting rid of something, like if you have negative aspects in all the elements that you're trying to work through, why not use all black? Like everybody always uses all white, but that's not like set in stone, you know. So just to like let people know, I work with the 6 pointed star. Yes, I have worked with like the 7 pointed star too every once in a while, but like Lord Horus has me working with the 6 point star. So you would have like on the top white, on the bottom black. The top left hand side would be blue, the bottom left would be green, the bottom right would be yellow, and the bottom uh, right would be red. And I'll explain that later with circle casting. But yeah, I like to use my votives, and I have a couple of other like colors that usually people don't use because they don't use them when it comes to like their rituals and stuff. But like you have orange, it has its attraction aspects. Purple has the power and everything. There are light and dark aspects to these colors. Do I care? Not really, because I don't really use them like that. You also have brown. Brown is like a grounding, earthy kind of aspect. You have silver and gold, which is coming up. Silver is like the lunar aspect of things, and gold is like the solar aspect of things. I won't get into all of this in detail, maybe a little bit later, if someone cares or not. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good day, I guess. I don't know.